Hey there, welcome to the first devlog in this series, where I'm gonna be making an Undertale fangame to learn VR development. Well, I'm sure the VR part is self-explanatory, but the reason I'm not making my dream game like everyone else is because my dream game has already been made for me, so I feel like it's my turn now to make something in return. And Undertale was an easy choice because it's one of my very first games and it has the biggest and most passionate fan community. So yeah, let's just get started. So, initially I was gonna go the obvious route and make a sandspite simulator. I found a 360 video of something similar, but the whole thing looked so cluttered and I just don't think that'll make for a fun experience in VR. And that's when I thought to myself, why not switch it, so instead of fighting the skeleton fights you.
Huh?
No, I mean you are the skeleton and you fight whoever this is. Prototyping is a first and crucial step in game development. It ensures the game has a solid foundation before committing to time-consuming stuff like arts, or at least that's how professionals do it. Arts is definitely my weakest point, so unless I start working on it as soon as possible, my game will end up looking like a prototype either way. So I downloaded Blender, watched some sculpting tutorials and gathered a bunch of references, and a few hours later, this is what my first attempt looked like.
Bruh, look at this dude. Wait till you see the. No, 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 no. Look at the top of his head. Look at his lips.
But give up, I did not. I mean, I kinda did for like 2 weeks, but that was more of a strategic retreat. And like 7 attempts later, I got this. Okay, maybe it's not that great, but for a first /8 sculpt, I mean, it's alright, like...
It's got a face, but no body.
I found some really cool concepts for quadruple blasters, but I decided not to since that would increase the complexity way too much and animating it would be a nightmare. And now I have to redo it again. Kind of. Let me explain. Just like images are made of pixels, 3D models are made of these little points called vertices, and sculpting is like sketching where the lines are messy and you have to go over them with clean lines later. In 3D, this process is called retopology, but in doing so you lose all of the details, which you can get back with another process called normal baking, which is very simple and straightforward. All you have to do is make sure both the sculpt and the retopo are in the same place, click the sculpt, shift-click the retopo, create a material, create an image node, create an image, set its type to no color, go to rendering, scroll down, play with these values, click bake while the image node is selected, wait for like 30 minutes as you pray the GPU doesn't catch on fire, and if you notice any glitching, which you probably will, adjust these values and do it all over again. Or, alternatively, if you use the multi-res modifier, you can just click this button and get a perfect normal map pretty much immediately. So why did I not use it? Well, the tutorials I watched must have been old because I didn't know it existed, so I redid the whole thing one last time. Although the number of vertices was reduced by 50%, which means more blasters on screen at once, so I'm kinda glad I did. The way an object is textured tells a story about what that object went through and the effects of the environment on it. So I made him look burnt from all the beams he must have fired at defenseless kids. It ended up looking a bit too mean though, so I created a feminine version to balance things out. But wait, you can't just add new characters without lore. That's illegal. Of course there is lore. Who do you think I am? This is Frank, and this is Lucy. Frank likes Lucy, but Lucy is a lesbian. So yeah, that's it for now. I know it's not much, but I'm learning as I go, so progress will be a bit slow. Like the video, and if you wanna see my next one, keep refreshing the page until I upload it, which might take a while. or you can just subscribe and hit the bell and YouTube will let you know, whichever one you prefer. Okay, bye.